Welcome to State of Decay by Undead Labs, Year 1. Welcome back to Dextor Plays.
Holy shit,
We're taking a look at
Holy shit! Hold on, I'm coming.
State of Decay. State of Decay 2 is out, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to come in here and take a look at State of Decay 1. I played a bit of this before on this channel. I didn't finish it. I want to play through and finish this now. Hey, you're dead. It can be kind of graphic and stuff,
okay?
but hey, it's all
One
good.
of those psychos tried to bite me, but yeah, I'm fine.
Well, we can't just stay out here in the open, that's for damn sure.
Ranger
Yeah, well,
station?
we're going to do just that.
Ranger station. Maybe we can find some help there.
What the
So we got the
hell,
ranger
man?
station
We're not
straight up
doing
through
weeks or
there.
What? Everybody takes up cannibalism?
Beats me.
He is not a happy camper. All right. Let's talk about stuff on the screen here. Where the bottom left-hand corner is my radial. It's basically my mini-map. On it, on the right side of it, I have a red bar, which is my health. The left bar is my stamina. And as I run around to see if I run, you can see that stamina goes down. That green thing shows how much I'm consuming. If I stop, it'll come down, and once it does, it'll start to regenerate. My health, I can only come back either through resting or through taking drugs. And I have some with me. So if I hit the tab key, you'll see that I have some Twinkies here for energy. If I consume those, it'll restore my fatigue fairly quickly and give me some fatigue regeneration so that it doesn't go down so fast. If I take painkillers, the painkillers will restore some health. And then I've got a weapon. You can see the check on there says it's equipped. These are my stats over here. Cardio is just how well I run around and how fast I get tired. Wits is used for being smart about searching. The higher your wits are, the faster you scavenge. You can see there's the scavenging speed. It's 9 seconds right now. In the fighting, I get no bonus on my vitality, but if my fighting skill goes up, I get a little bit better at hitting things and hurting them. Shooting is for guns. Powerhouse is just that you just get the killing blow chance. That's how often will I actually hit something and explode a head. The leadership goes up as long as I have somebody with me, and it helps with the friendship gain. You have to have friendship before you can actually take somebody over and use them. And this is a case for Ed. So for example, you see I just look at Ed. I can't actually be Ed. But later on in the game, I can be a number of people, including Ed. The journal here tells me all the things that's been going on. This is some backstory. These guys went off on a fishing trip. They're really happy about going out without anything. Got some drinks going. Nice and quiet out there. He's been hitting on the girl at the bait shop. And then there's a little bit of fireworks going on the other day, so they came back and something's not right. People are gone all crazy and stuff, and they're trying to bite them. So that's that. Now you can also hit C, which is crouch, and that will allow you to sneak. And as long as zombies are not facing towards you, as you can see, they can't see me. And then if I hit my, as you can see, mouse 5 button here, boom, I get an auto kill. Now all the kills are kind of gruesome. I mean, they're not the worst thing you've ever seen. They're like Mortal Kombat gruesome, but they're pretty gruesome. So from that point of view, viewer discretion is advised. But as you can see, we can come up here. Now there's a few things about doing the sneak thing. If you sneak and you do that, you get an auto kill. And the auto kill is pretty good. It uses a little bit of stamina, but you get it back. But you get some fighting skill. You get some wits actually from sneaking and not being detected. So it moves a little bit slower. We're going to do this, I think, one more time at least. Yeah, we'll do it one more time.
Shit, these guys look messed up too.
Yeah. Stay low and keep quiet. Maybe we can get past them without being spotted.
All right, so here we got a guy coming in. Now I can run up, but whenever you attack, you make noise, so you run the risk of bringing more things nearby, especially if you use a gun. If you use a gun, it makes a lot of noise, and you'll see on the mini-map kind of a flash that highlights critters or guys in the area. Now I'm coming in from the front. This guy's going to spot me. Yeah, see? Boom. You're out. And you too. I don't like you. And if I get them knocked down and I do my mouse 5, I also get a killing shot on them. So that's another way to take them out fairly quickly. Alright, now we're coming up to our first place. You can also see that just above my mini-map is a yellow stick-looking thing. That stick-looking thing is my stick. My stick is getting damaged. It's not a very sturdy stick, so it doesn't take too much before it starts to break. I need a better weapon. We'll talk about that in a second. So as we go in here, we'll get a cutscene, but before we do, you'll see in the upper left-hand corner, home status. This is a home. This is the first one that we'll come across, but there will be other homes we're going to come across that'll be ours. And these will all be our stats. This one is not ours. But it shows us the morale. The green bar shows how much morale these folks have. High morale is good. Obviously, low morale is bad. Hey, go figure, right? The next icons are food. That's the fork and knife. The plus sign is medical supplies. The next one is ammunition. The next one is materials. And after that is fuel. All of those things are stuff that you will use on your base to start building up services within the base. And each base has a fixed amount of services that can be built. The next thing, influence, is like cash. We don't have cash. It's just basically if you do good deeds and things and your influence goes up and you can spend that influence doing things. And last is the population, which is how many people there are. So let's go in here and take a look and see what he's got to say.
Man, can anybody tell me what the hell is going on?
What's going on is there's more of them up here than I expected. We need to sweep the rest of the cabins for survivors. But I've got injured people here I have to tend to.
Okay, we'll see what we can do.
We will?
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Right, Ed.
There's a water tower out back that has a good view of the campgrounds. Might be worth your while to climb up there and have a look around first. We've got some supplies in the locker over there. Take what you need and stay safe out there.
Yeah, I like the fact that he actually turned and pointed. I mean, it's a little bit of a thing here. So now we got a quest. So if I go back into my tab, we can see new things have happened. I've got a couple of new things underneath my journal. My fighting's improved. I've got one thing of fame, so people know me a little bit better now. And I've also completed the under attack deal. Next is the status of materials and stuff at the base. This is kind of like the base status screen. It shows me how much of the stuff I have, how much space I have for max storage, how much labor and things like I have. And we'll go into that when we get our own place. Hey, look, it's a medical facility. So now if I look at the base, this is the base overlay. I have two things that I can put here, and they're already here. I don't have any choice about it. There's this storage, and there's a medical facility. Okay, I could upgrade storage, but it's not my place. But if I did, I'd have to have 25 materials, 25 influence. And then also, if I wanted to, I could heal people for one medical supply. And then anybody here who's sick would get healed. Now I'm going to hit M for the map. I got a couple of things. I can look at the water tower here, get up and take a look at stuff. Or I can go over and take a look at this thing here. I'm going to click the water tower. And actually, wait, let's go back here and take a look inside this. Another thing here, you can see these are tabs. This is all the ammunition they have. I can pull some ammunition out. These are all the weapons they have for handguns and rifles. This is the melee weapons. This is the miscellaneous, and then backpacks. Underneath miscellaneous, they've got one thing there that's interesting. I might want that thing here. I'm going to switch out. So now you'll see the check mark tells me that I've got the 2x4 equipped. It's a little bit heavier, but has a little bit of durability. And also, the best thing is it doesn't need to be fixed, so I don't have to worry about it being broken.
Good sight lines up there.
All right, so now if I go up here, you can walk over up to any ladder, and you will climb up the ladder. A few things of advice about ladders. One is, careful when you're going back down. You can easily just jump off instead, and that's a bad thing.
Look around now.
And the other thing is, don't go up if you've got a bunch of zombies around. You could get treed. All right, so now if you go around here, you see these question marks. I just put my cursor over it and wait. The timer goes off on it, and it tells me what's there. I can see places like stores and houses and campsites. I can see vehicles, which vehicles are really important in this game. They're gold. I'll show you why later. And also any special zombies. Not just zombies. They won't flag zombies, but if there's like a horde of zombies or some other special thing going on, it will also flag that as well.
That's all there is to see.
All right, so I've got everything here now. If I look at my map, you can see all these things are on my map. That's all the stuff I just spotted. So that's the advantage coming up to a survey point and doing that. So just kind of tap close to the ladder, wait till you turn around. Boop. There you go. And you're fine. All right, next. Let's go take a look at this place and see if we can find anybody. Where is that? See my radial? There's a green arrow. Now that I've marked it, it'll tell me which way I need to go. Now if I hit the left shift key, I'll run. And running tends to attract more attention. It's a little bit louder. Noise is a factor in this game. The noisier you are, the further out things will hear you. And then come play with you. There's a guy there. I'm going to... oh, no. can't... Where's this guy? Oh, he's up there. It's alright. So, what happened was, even though I was crouched, Ed was attacking somebody making noise. Now he's down. Left. You're out. If you've got one guy laying around you, don't ignore him. Just take him out. It's worth the experience. You can see I just got a powerhouse for killing something. You also get fighting skill. And the other thing is that when things start to go south, you won't have to worry about it. Now, if I hit the left mouse button as I break in, I'm out. Things like to hide behind doors, and you can't see around them too well, so be careful. There's a highlighted, so I'm going to go ahead and search. I push the E key and hold it down, and it will search at the normal 9-second speed that you saw before on my underneath my wits. Nothing. But now I've searched throughout here. I've looked through that stuff. So if I look at the map, you'll see this open space here. That's a cleared area. That means new zombies won't spawn within that area. Zombies just spawn. So it's really clearing things. There's a point where it's not worthwhile. I mean, if you're driving from point A to point B and you see a couple of zombies on the way, there really isn't a point to clearing out the zombies. Because if you do, you're really not getting anything for it, because they'll just spawn back. All right, so I'm going to search this location as well. Now that I've looked through all of the rooms, all one room in this case, and I can see I've got some Twinkies I'll take. I've got some more medicine. I'll take that as well. And I got one more thing here to search. You can see the search bar in the middle left, telling me how many things I've searched in here. And then the upper left is just saying whether or not there's stuff still here. Now that I've done it, it says nothing left in this cabin. I can walk out, and if you look on the map, it has an X on it saying that I've thoroughly searched it. I can also go up, looking around. So even though this place isn't on my thing to look at, as far as the quest goes, I can still move up here and take a look. And sometimes it is worthwhile just going around looking around. You never know what you're going to find. But keep an eye out on what you're doing for your... hey, how you doing? Nice. Keep an eye out for your stamina. Really.
I'm not alone again.
Ah! Too many of these guys. They snuck in there. Yeah, I'm tired now. So I could, if I eat, boom, I eat a snack. See how my stamina's coming up? That's why you do that. You will have plenty of food later on.
Like, why aren't they taking these people to a hospital or something?
I don't know, man. Whole situation.
Probably because the whole place is weird.
You think? What's next? Razor wire, guard towers?
That's not a bad idea, actually. We need to make things safer around here.
Edge the comic relief. Alright, so let's get out of here. I'm going to run. I can stack about 3 things in my snacks spot and 3 things in that one particular painkiller spot. So, I'm good. Woohoo! Fighting level. Alright, let's eat a snack. Being fairly free about snacking on eating my snacks. Alright, so what do we got here? I came up from that direction. There's the restroom. I could go around this way. And I think I will. Let's go over here. I'm just going to search a little bit. I mean, this is the... you take your time here. Look around. See what you find. You might loot something pretty good. And it's always worth the skill point. Take your skills. Now, eventually, that little area that I cleared around the house will go away. There's a timer on it. So, I think that as long as I'm near it, it won't go away. But as soon as I step away from it, it'll unhighlight and repopulate with zombies, and then I'll have to clear out the place again and again and again and again. I would love to be able to get a mod that allows me to do stuff like secure the place. Oh, look, I got a gun. Now, if I hit the right mouse key, I aim with my gun. So, there's something. Anybody in here?
Quiet here.
Nope. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and search this place out. One of the other things that we can do is we can take things that we have that we don't want to use. We can take it back to the home base and drop it in our stash. And that'll allow us to get some influence. I can't get influence here because this isn't my home. And it's also not at that point where it's giving me the chance to do that. It's introducing one new thing at a time. But boom, there we go. I'm filled up again, and you can see I'm still picking up X's here, clearing out the way as I go. So now we're going to come down to here where there's a car. I'm going to walk now because I'm getting close, and I don't want to have some stamina because you never know if you're going to run into 1, 2, or 20 zombies. I mean, it can get kind of crazy. I hear a zombie in there. I don't see one.
I'm not alone here.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not alone outside. Did you see the little flicker right around the mini-map? When I started this thing, it made a little noise. Very good. Hey, nice. And then here. Now, every once in a while, when you search through this thing, you will not just find your own little thing. You'll find a stash that you can use for your home base. I'm not there yet. I didn't find that stuff, and I won't be finding that stuff up here because I don't think I'm supplying the home base here, but we'll see. Let's finish securing this place. I can see a zombie outside, so I haven't secured the area.
Where the hell am I going to carry this?
That's a 2x4 too, right? Alright, so let me just go ahead and destroy this one. I just want to keep everything looted. I'm not staying. Generally, I'd want to keep that if I could and turn it in for points. Oh, thanks, Ed. Another guy? Another guy? Hello, dude. I see you on the other side. You are messing up my ability to secure this place. So I just hit the space bar as I hit the fence, and it pushes me over. Now, if I go inside, if there's no zombies around, it'll clear the place. But nope. See, I got another white dot. It's telling me that that zombie is preventing me from doing my thing. Which is, he's over here. He's in the... Where is he? Where are you, little stinker? There he is. Nice t-shirt. Alright. So, now let's see if we can secure the area.
Damn, I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm tired. You get your cardio up by using all your stamina. So, this is actually a good thing. Now, the truck, if I go to the backside, I can hit E, and I can start storing stuff here if I want to. Or, hey,
Locked.
I can... Oh, it's locked. I could try to get into it. Yeah. I hear it's locked. Thanks. All right, what do I want to do now? Oh, you can see here the two things. They've become unhighlighted now. Great. I think I want to head over towards this campsite and down to where I heard the gunfire. Pop on down. You can take fall damage, so be careful. Walk over here a little bit. Going around with somebody is significantly safer than just walking around by yourself. There's a hint for you.
All quiet here.
Alright, so we've cleared out this area. Let's go ahead and search up this thing here. We're going to get down there, we're going to take a look at the gun thing, and then we'll head on back. Oh, look, a good backpack. What do I want to toss? Can I toss anything? Can I put it on?
Where the hell am I going to carry this?
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to toss that for the moment.
Nice.
And then I'll destroy this one. There. We still have a couple other things to use. I showed you food. Let me show you painkillers. So you can see I took a little bit of damage. I got bit once. I don't have to worry about being diseased off the top. You know, that's not one of the things I need to deal with. I've cleared that out. There's only that left, but we're going to head on down here. So let's mark that. And see what that looks like. Alright, let me see if I can go down here. Head towards the gunshots. Yes, I'm going to head towards the gunshots. I got it. And I can see somebody down there. They look like they're having a fight. In this situation, when you see somebody down there fighting... Yeah, she's down.
You're not slowing down.
Watch the mini-map. You see all those whites turn green, or turn white? The little dots on there. That's just how many people heard me. Alright, so I rescued Maya with a distance gunshot.
Okay?
They're going to do a cutscene. And at least now I don't have to worry about... See, look, the zombies aren't moving. Thank you very much. I hate it when cutscenes freeze me and then monsters are still coming at me.
Is it this bad
Sucks.
everywhere?
Man, I hope not. We got some survivors back at the ranger station that seem to know what's going on, but we didn't have time for orientation.
Well then, let's get the hell back there. You want to take point, or should I?
All right, so now what she's saying is, if I go here in the journal, you can see all these other people that are now in my thing. I go here, and I could become her if I want to. I'm going to go through these.
Anyway,
It's going to get to the point where the journal just gets to be cluttered. I don't use the journal because it's the way it's structured is not advantageous to me.
You see Coulter's strand? Do the math.
So let's head on out. At this point in time, we're still trying to figure out what's going on. As far as we're concerned, people have gone bonkers. Like rabies, maybe. And then we're going to head back into the ranger station now that we've rescued Maya. Maya's going to become a staple for us with any luck. Come on through. In fact, let me go ahead and mark this. Boom. There. Just so I have the green marker on my map. And since I cleaned this camp out, I don't have to worry about a bunch of zombies spawning right there. But I can already see there's a zombie hanging around the outside of the outside of our place over here. And here's another one. And I've been through here, so, you know, typically speaking, I shouldn't be running across a whole bunch of guys. But, yeah, they respawn. Hi. Alright, let's go inside. Let's get the rest of the story. Hello?
What the hell?
I thought you said you had survivors holed up in here.
They were fine just a minute ago.
Well, obviously not anymore.
Guys, come on. We gotta at least check the place. Somebody might have survived.
You know, Ed is not as really the voice of reason more often than not, even if he is kind of a wimp about stuff.
He's gone.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Poor bastard. Well, let's see if he's got a wallet on him or something.
What the hell, Ed?
To check his ID, for Christ's sake. Shit!
Guys, don't just stand there.
Help!
Whack him. There we go. Thomas is dead.
That guy was dead. I swear to God, that guy, he was dead. How the hell does that happen?
I don't know, man. Doesn't make sense.
We can't stay here. Come on, let's grab what we can and get moving.
Alrighty, so now we can come over here and take a look at the supply locker. There's really nothing in the supply locker I want, but I do want to keep this bag here. This stuff is good. The firecrackers we might use. So now we need to get out of here. What is the next mission that we got to do? Done with the ranger station. Let's hit the M key. I need to escape Mount Tanner. So, to do that, I think now I should be able to get the keys. Where's my... There, that way. Okay. Let's go. We're going to go down here and see if we can get in that truck. So as I get closer, I think it'll trigger and tell me
what
I can
about
get
you
the
two?
keys.
What are you doing up here? Romantic getaway?
Fishing trip. Sort of our annual get out of the...
So, where are we going?
I don't know. I guess we just head to town and try to find somebody.
Yeah.
See, look, zombies again.
Or, well, I kind of took that guy's walkie-talkie. Maybe we can race somebody on that.
Jesus, man, why did you do that?
I don't know. I figured if he had a radio, there must be somebody on the other end.
So you robbed a dead guy, and you expect his friends to help us out?
Wait, who says they're his friends? I mean, maybe they didn't even really like the guy.
Dad? Dad, are you there?
Oh, shit.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Who is this?
Listen, we're stuck up here on Mount Tanner. My friend
Yep,
needs
yep.
medical attention. Can you help us?
Can
No.
you make it down to Spencer's Mill? Some of us are holed up at the church. If your friend doesn't look too dicey, we'll let you in.
The church in Spencer's Mill. We're on our way. We'll, try not to look too dicey.
Alrighty, so now we got a truck. So I can move the truck around. The truck moves around with the WSAD keys. Well, Oh, I ran over somebody by accident. Oh, I ran into something. So you can you can run into guys. You can run them over. This is helpful. See, look, boom. Now I don't have to worry about it. There is a problem with this. I get no experience for running these guys over. But, you know, hey, sometimes it's not about the experience, right? Hey, off. You, damn it. No, drive. No, I'm driving like a maniac. If I go nice and close to something, I can run them, get them off the side. But I'm really lousy at this at the moment. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm driving so badly. At least if I can get myself doing what I think I should. Alright, there we go. There's another thing you can do. You can hit the T key to turn the lights on. Woohoo! Bright lights. Q. And that brings things to you. If you should want to. There's actually a point in time when you might want to do that. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and get across here and get out. I think once we make it to the other side, we'll call this episode, and that's the escape from Mount Tanner. Or the beginning. One or the other. Long time ago, when I first started doing this, I did put up on their forum a request as to whether or not I could record this and got permission. That was pretty good because I kept getting dinged. Kept trying to claim my video. But we'll see if that happens now. Things might be a little bit better. So now I come over here. Hey, look, it's a step. Maybe? You think so? So now I just come over here at the space bar. Get up. Suck up some of my energy. Hey, you guys okay? You making it? You go ahead and kill those guys, alright? You got it? You got it? Take care of that for me. Thank you. Whoa, hello. I got the one up here. Come on. Alright, I'm going to wait a second here. Oh, there's a dude. I'm trying to get my stamina back a little bit.
Listen, asshole. Alright, we...
Better deal with this.
This an asshole. What? I don't want any trouble? Is that what you were going to say? Because it looks like trouble to me.
We're headed your way. You said you were holed up in a church? What the hell's happening around here?
You haven't heard?
No cell reception at the lake. Guess you could say we've been out of the loop.
Yeah.
A little busy for that, don't you think?
Alright, there we go.
So, anyways.
All we know is a bunch of crazy people tried to eat us.
It
Yes.
started, what, 12, 13 days ago? At first it was just weird stories on the news. Random maulings, violent incidents at hospitals, black helicopters in the sky. Just strange stuff. I guess they were trying to keep it quiet, but that didn't last too long. People figured it out pretty quick. People who die, they don't stay dead. They come back as one of those things.
I told you that guy was dead.
Seems like the only way to stop them for good is with a shot to the head. Anything else, they just keep coming.
So you're saying those things are... zombies?
I don't know. Maybe it's some kind of messed up supervirus. Maybe it's radiation from outer space, or black magic, or the wrath of almighty frickin' God. Your guess is as good as mine.
So, wait a minute. What's the government response to all this? Haven't they sent in the National Guard or something?
The government? You don't get it. It's been total chaos. At first, they told us just to stay home, lock our doors, and wait for the all clear. Then the power died. No one ever sounded the all clear.
Alrighty, so then we're done. I think I'll just pop on in here into this tunnel and call it here. We'll come back in the next episode. I will see you shortly. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, let us get here. And the reason I say that is, let me show you how to save the game. So,
How'd you end up on this frequency?
Just lucky, I guess.
guys?
It was pretty chaotic up at the lake.
You're not gonna
Oops.
tell her?
I don't know yet.
Dude, it's her dad.
You want to confess that we killed her father and stole his radio before they patch you up?
Yeah, okay, maybe we leave that part out.
Alright, so here we are at the church. You can see this thing mapped up here. It says Home, Church of the Ascension. I can park outside. When you come back in, if you've got your one vehicle you're using, see that little parking sign right there in front of me? Stop in front of the parking sign. If you're carrying a stash of supplies, it'll automatically unload.
Did you invite these strangers?
Good, you made it.
That one doesn't look so good.
Name's
Alan.
Ed. Pleased to meet you.
Come with me, son. We'll see to those.
God damn it! You got enough trouble without bringing in another freeloader to use up all our medicine.
Real nice, Alan. I offered them shelter. I'm letting them in. Us freeloaders have to stick together.
Girl's got the common sense God gave a tree stump. You're worse than your brother.
Come on, I'll give you the nickel tour.
This is excellent. So you can see there, I got the voice in the radio, the 25 influence for the day, and the plus 100 community fame for the social networking stuff. So now if I come in, hello. Here's my stash right there. So if I want to, I can unload some stuff, which I'm going to do.
The radio to coordinate everyone.
Can I? Nope, can't do it yet. Can't repair. So if I follow her around, she'll tell me about some stuff.
Next up's the kitchen. Sam's our unofficial in-house chef, but, well, there's only so much anybody can do with canned soup and pork rinds.
Thanks.
Seriously, though, rule number 1, all the food stays in here and it stays sealed. You wouldn't believe how fast rats get into things otherwise. We learned that one the hard way.
Alright, while she's talking, get through this with this.
Sleeping quarters? Hope you don't mind sharing. We're pretty tight on space here. Alan's been saying we should move to someplace bigger, but my dad's a carpenter, and he says we could build like a dorm room or something to get more space.
How many people do you have here?
I think you've met just about everybody, except maybe my brother and my dad. They're out scouting for supplies, I think. I haven't heard from them in a while.
Rest easy.
Oh boy.
How do you feel?
Yep, rest easy.
Weed whacking my fucking neck.
We may have something here for the pain, but I'm more concerned about this fever. It could be a sign of infection. We'll need to get Dr. Hansen out here. I'll see if I can get him on the radio.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate the hospitality.
Do not forget to entertain strangers, for by so doing, some have unwittingly entertained angels.
How about
Okay.
that? I might be an angel.
No, you're not, Ed. At best, you're an imp. And are we done? I think we're just about done here. Just gonna what was this? Talk about the watchtower?
I didn't want to say this in front of your friend, but fever is a bad sign, especially after a bite. Pastor Will's going to try and get Doc Hansen to come down and take a look at him, but if he doesn't get some antibiotics, he's probably not going to make it. If it comes to that, I promise Alan will take care of him. Bullet to the brain before he turns. It's for the best.
Jesus, Lily, he's not a rabid dog.
Don't you get it? More of us didn't make it than did. We can't be soft-hearted about this. Not anymore. We need medicine here anyway. You can't be sick. You understand? No one can be sick.
So that's it, huh? Nice to meet you. Would you prefer to be shot in the face or kicked out on your asses?
No, it's...
Don't be a dick.
Look, we're barely hanging on here as it is. Medicine was some of the first stuff to run out. We don't have any to spare for your friend. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
What if I find some more? Will that help pay our rent?
Yeah, okay, sure. If you can find a place to get more medicine, I'll make sure your friend has a place to stay.
Very
His
good.
name is Ed.
I know. If you need to resupply before you head out, check the locker.
Nobody minds if we're getting shit done and you need extra stuff. Just don't take shit you haven't earned.
So that's what she's talking about, was the influence of 97. You can see I've got the stick in there. If I leave them in there, it'll happen. Here's some extra stuff.
There's a cell tower behind the swine and bovine. From up there, you should be able to get a good look at the town.
So that's, I got an infestation nearby. We'll talk about that soon.
I owe you one.
I think they're talking about
I'm
over
not sure
here.
how long I can rein Alan in.
Alright. Lay of the land? Yep, over there. So that'll be the next mission in the next episode. We're going to go over there and take a look at that. Let's talk about saving. So after you finish a mission, you might see a saving sign there at the bottom right, I think. But you can also switch people. So if I go here, let's see, find somebody I can switch to. There we go. So I can switch to Maya. I get the Q. Everybody else doesn't have the Q yet, which means I don't have enough friendship with them yet. So if I just hit the Q, I get her, and you'll see in the bottom right corner, saving. That's how you save the game. You have to be back here. You got to switch to somebody, and then you can switch. You get this game saved. Now, last thing I'm going to do is go ahead and show you one thing with the skill for the dude that got hurt. Not him, you. Switch back to me. There we go. Now, if you look underneath here, you saw there was an exclamation point before I switched out, and that's because I have a choice of getting some new skills. I've got something up, which I think is fighting up far enough that I can get a power kick, or I can get a shove. Knocks back, staggers the target, or shove. You know what? I've been using the other one. I'm going to try this one and see what this looks like. Power kick. All right. Now that I've got that, I'm going to go ahead and hit the tab key, grab this, click on my Q again, save the game, and there we're good. We're good to go. So thank you very much for joining me on this first episode of State of Decay. We are going to continue to go out here and have some fun with this and see what we can run into. I'm going to try to get through the storyline missions relatively quickly. Sometimes I drag my butt and just kind of play for a while. Other times I kind of like whip through this. But there's a couple of things here. There's also, I think, the Breakdown is the next one. And after that, there's Lifeline, which are two other storylines or two other ways of playing the game, which I also want to experience. I did a little bit of Breakdown, but I haven't done Lifeline yet. So let's see what this turns out to be. And hopefully I don't make a fool of myself. Thank you again for joining me. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching another episode of Dexter Plays. Subscribe to join the pack and leave a like.
I'm creeping through the shadows and the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a